you see there blowing palm trees sideways in Alpine are the same Santa Anas blowing all over San Diego County right now. The wind's so strong they actually blew a tree onto a car. I'm Virginia Shaw.
Incredible, aren't they? 10 News has team coverage of the high winds with Craig Herrera in Cardiff and Ashley DiMartino on Alpine. Let's start with Craig. The North County, that eucalyptus tree was blown right down on that car there, Craig.
Yeah, Bill, this was, the neighbors came out. They heard a very loud crash. There are actually two as we were walking around. There was one that came down, toppled over another. These are a good 70 to 80 foot trees. And what you're looking at there is the Toyota Sienna that was crushed by some of these branches and the tips of some of these trees. Now, the family was just getting ready to leave for the airport, so thankfully they weren't in the car just yet. The owner has two boys, 5 years old and 4 years old, and they were getting ready to go to the airport to pick up their in-laws. Had they been a couple minutes later, boy, it would have been a whole different story, but they are very thankful. And neighbors here describe the winds that they heard as the morning started off, and these winds were kicking up around here.
Well, first of all, the wind was just howling about 9 o'clock. We heard this big crack and hitting the metal, so we came out and looked, and the tree was down.
I just heard this huge noise and was like, what the heck is that? And so naturally I walk out here and I see the tree. I'm like, dude, did that just happen?
Yeah, so John came out here. He's already talked to the insurance company. They're coming out to take a look at it. They're also waiting for the tree cutters to come out and take care of a lot of these. Now, these two trees just missed a few more cars that are parked here. One of them did get its back window smashed in, but you can also see this carport that's also come crashing down. In the area, it's a playground, so a lot of these kids play in this area. Thankfully, no other kids were out here, but as you can see, these two big eucalyptus trees, at least 70 to 80 feet tall, came down, and the wind is still coming out here quite a bit out of the northeast, still blowing around, but these trees, it's going to take a while to clean it up. Coming up in a moment, we're going to try to talk to one of the neighbors who says she actually saw the trees come on down. We're live up in the North County. Craig Herrera, 10 News.
Yeah, shallow-rooted eucalyptus. Boy, they're so dangerous in high winds. And that's the coast. Our team coverage now moves inland. 10 News forecaster Ashley DiMartino near Alpine with what drivers are facing with 50-mile-an-hour plus gusts. What you're facing, Ashley?
Yeah, what we're facing here, several vehicles have had to pull over and stop in the parking lot that we're standing in. Even as we sat in our own live truck, it was rocking and rolling. On a normal day, we'd have our masts all the way up, but due to safety, we can't put it up. The winds have been gusting nonstop over 50 miles per hour throughout the mountain areas. Day 2 of wicked winds in the East County. The hot, dry Santa Anas whistled through passes and canyons along Interstate 8. Ron Frasca and his friends stopped on the I-8 turnout just past Alpine to check and make sure everything was secure before continuing on to Arizona.
For my particular trailer, it's not too bad, but you need to slow down and be careful.
Caltrans posted this sign warning high-profile vehicles of the dangers the winds could bring for drivers.
It's definitely high fire danger even this time of the year.
Now in our 7th year of the drought, our winter rains may have given our vegetation more moisture, but they may actually cause even more of a threat.
What we're more concerned on is that this is going to speed the drying and really early our fire season up.
CAL FIRE has 2/3 of its staff working and 2 helicopters on standby in case a fire does begin in San Diego County. And back out here live, since these strong winds are really expected through tomorrow morning, CAL FIRE says that the public has to be vigilant. You have to make sure that you have that defensible space around your house, and of course also make sure that any activities you might be doing outside that could cause a wildfire, that you limit those activities for the next few days. We are live in Alpine. Ashley DiMartino, 10 News.
Excellent.